Well, I had my friend Ernie, who owns Sereneview.com, send me a curtain because my dad was in the hospital and I knew he had some really cool curtains, and I thought it would be kind of nice to see if, one, what they look like, two, what kind of response I'd get from my dad. He was in the VA hospital and in pretty bad shape, so my friend sent me a curtain, and then when I took it to the hospital, I opened it up and showed it to the staff there, and they said they would have to get permission in order to hang the curtain up. So I guess they got the permission, and then one day a few days later, I went back to see him, and the curtain was up in his room, and he was sitting in his wheelchair there by it, and he was just like, "Hey, baby," when I went in, and he was like all smiles and everything, and I says, "Hey, I see they got your new curtain up." I says, "My friend Ernie sent that, how do you like that, And he says, "Wow, that was," he didn't speak real well, but, in his own kind of way, he was saying that he liked it. He says it was pretty, and that it was a beach scene. And he really seemed to enjoy it a lot. And in fact, a lot of the other people that were in the same dormitory there as he was would, in their wheelchairs, they'd cruise by and they were like, kind of seemed like they were all jealous. They was wondering, "Well, are you going to get me one too?" And I says, "Well, we'll see what we can do about that, And so I went and talked to the staff and help them to get in contact with Ernie to see if they might be interested in getting some more curtains for their facility. Well, so after, everybody kind of was enjoying the curtains and everything, even the staff liked them, and so I went to, I had asked the staff, I says, "Well, who would I see in order to, see if they might be interested in getting some more of these curtains for other rooms?" So, they directed me to who I had to see, and I went there, and no one was there, and so I knew I'd be coming back to see my dad in a day or two. So when I came back the next time, I went there, and someone was there, and so they said, "Well, I have to see so-and-so," which is in another room behind them, behind their desk. They were like just a secretary or something. So I says, "Well, is she available right now?" And she says, "Well, let me see." So she went back there and talked to her, and then, I had told her what I was there for about, some Sereneview curtains, that was in my dad's room. And, the woman came out of her door, and she says, "I've been wanting to talk to you." And I said, "Really?" I says, "Well, my friend, he owns this company, Catalina Curtains, and Sereneview.com, and they're all VA-approved curtains, and they've done all the research and technology and everything." And I says, "He's really got a lot of choices, and, they can do curtains for you, ceiling tiles, whatever you want." I says, "You need to get a hold of him because, that's what they do." And so she took all the information, and I gave her the contact information, everything, the internet information, and, we talked for a while, and she just was really excited. And so since that time that I had talked to him, my dad had passed away, but I had made it clear that when he did pass away, that instead of going and getting the curtain for myself or something, I wanted to make sure that curtain got passed around to the next person that might be at that stage of passing away, and so they did that. But since then, they've purchased curtains for the entire facility, and I'm sure they're just extremely happy with everything.